Okay.
This is MyLiberty San Mateo. This is a patriot group, and the day's date is April 13th. But this is for the April 15th tax day, a regular demonstration and protest here.
Especially for San Mateo County, slowly. Well, every politician makes promises they don't keep. Now, if you're John Carroll, you take the team off the line with the record. None of you're aware of it. They had on a lot of red. Right, but the point is that it's I don't want to be conspiratorial, but it's all they need to do together and decide amongst themselves. We're all going to do this all our way together. We all like to come here. The Chamber of Commerce and this here as well, but also the dogs. I want to sign up and go.
I'm a patriot.
You're a patriot?
Yep.
That's good. Now if you can get this on local TV.
It won't go to local TV, but it would go to YouTube.
Okay,
places
that's
like
just
that.
as good. That probably
Yeah.
get it bigger.
Yeah. I've come to MyLiberty San Mateo
Yeah.
meeting before in the past.
There's a lot of people there that I never was active in politics until
And
about 9 when the Tea Party became active.
that was
You know?
92.
Yeah, that's when I got active, and I get so mad at these
No, I'm sorry, it's not 92. 2009.
nine, yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
I don't know.
You know, I get so mad at these, you know, like that great community organizer from Chicago, not Obama, Sal
No, no.
Alinsky, demonize your enemies. That's what,
Saul Alinsky's his handbook, you know, on
Yeah.
radical, you know.
and Tea Parties are extremists because we believe in not spending money we don't have and following the Constitution.
Yes, because they want to spend your money. That's why you're
They're smarter.
extremists. Yeah.
Come on, guys, you're alive.
Yeah, I'd recommend one more time.
Harry,
Yeah,
great to meet you. Great to meet you. We'll do more together.
Okay. We're recording. Okay, would you give me your name, first of all, over here?
Hi, I'm Jay Michelin. I'm on the board of directors of MyLiberty San Mateo.
And I'm George Robinson. I'm a member of MyLiberty San Mateo, also a member of the San Mateo GOP Central Committee.
Wonderful. Okay. What is going on behind us here? All these people with the signs.
We are here at the Hillsdale Mall in San Mateo for a tax day rally.
And
April 15th tax day is the ideal time to remind people that you get the government you just voted for, And if that government is raising your taxes, and even while they're doing that, running up $17 trillion in debt that they're going to hand to your children and grandchildren and beyond that, we have 30 people or more who've come out here on a beautiful Sunday they could spend with their kids or at the beach. They've come out here because they think it matters. They've come out here because they think this is the time. We have got to take America back. We have got to be a generation that passes on a strong America to our children. We don't want to be the first to drop the ball.
We're also trying to raise awareness that the Tea Party does exist, that the Tea Party is not as it's portrayed by the media. We believe in free market capitalism, government by the Constitution, and fiscally conservative government. All the other issues that we're accused of are false. And the Tea Party is strong, it is growing, and it is going to have an impact on the election. We want our politicians to understand that there's no room for middle-of-the-road politicians. They have to fix our government, and by fix it, that means reducing our debt, reducing spending, and cutting out all the corruption that was supposed to be eliminated in the last 2 presidential elections.
Can we do, the Tea Party do what we did in 2010 when we took back the House? Can we take the Senate this time? What do you think?
I think so.
I think, well, it's never over till it's over. But if I were a betting man, I'd give pretty big odds on taking the Senate. You know, what's happened is, one thing George said was everything you've heard in the media about the Tea Party is completely wrong. Not a one of them has ever talked to a Tea Party person as such. They're mostly talking to each other. But what we're seeing is over the past year or two of the Tea Party having a low profile, there's been this boiling up of grassroots, just complete frustration. Whether it's the IRS scandals or the AP scandals or Benghazi or one thing after another, increasing debt, and my God, we're being made to look like fools overseas. One thing or another, people are saying, this is real, this is serious, we have got to get involved. And as I tell people when they tell me, gosh, you know, government's so big you can't do anything, I tell them, there's only one thing that matters. Years from now, when my kids ask me what I did when the time counted, I don't want to tell them I wasn't there.
Can we live by the Constitution again like we used to back in our history?
We can if we replace the current political class that's in Washington and at our state levels. We have in Washington, we've heard them say that they've emulated what California has done. Well, that's the last place you want to emulate.
That's true.
You know, look at what the Constitution and that gifted group of patriots who founded our country, look at what they've created in America. There's no place that's ever been like it, and somebody tells you we're not exceptional, by God, we are exceptional. We've got the whole world wanting to come here. We've saved Europe twice and got nothing in exchange for it. We are doing more internationally than anybody has, and we have lifted more people out of poverty than anyone by following the Constitution. And if it's worked up to now, that's the way to go.
We have been the most benevolent people on the planet as far as the world is concerned. And we have treated our own people here in this country in such a blessed way that the world would like to emulate, but they can't.
The world would like to emulate us, but they can't. The only way you can do what we did is by the rule of a document like the Constitution, to understand the underlying philosophy, the powerful lesson of the Constitution, and to live by it. It's not easy all the time. It's much easier to say, government, do for me. Give me some welfare, give me some of this, raise some taxes, my kids will pay for it. Yeah. Short-term thinking.
Our whole Constitution and the Declaration of Independence, all our major documents are founded on the on Christianity, upon Jesus Christ and the Judeo-Christian ethic. And what a difference we made. We are blessed to have been born in this country. And if anyone came from somewhere else, they are blessed for being citizens of it now. Anything else you guys have to say?
Yeah, if you talk to some of the immigrants these days, especially those from the communist countries, they are very fearful at what they're seeing in this country. Many of them, everyone I've talked to has said, we're seeing happening in the United States what we left, what we ran from. And we know, we lived in it, and we're seeing it happening here. And if we don't do something soon, and the something is elect good politicians, we're going to be over the point of no return.
That's right. Okay.
So that's if I can add to that, if you haven't, if you're watching this and you haven't talked to some immigrants, even recent immigrants or ones who came here 20, 30, 40 years ago, every one of them will tell you exactly what George just said. They'll say, my God, America, you're the last best hope of mankind, and you're losing it. And I see it happening. So heed them. Pay attention to them. The way you lose your liberty is not when a tyrant marches in. The way you lose your liberty is by being complacent and think it'll always be okay. It will be if you get out there and join us, and otherwise we'll go the way of all failed civilizations.
Right. Just as Will Durant says, you know, go from freedom to dictatorship. You know, there were different steps, but that's the way it wound up all down through history.
Yep.
It went the way. It went from freedom to dictatorship in different steps. I hope we never do. But thank you, gentlemen, for coming and speaking. And I am blessed to be in the company of all of you patriots out here.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Good day.
Okay.